Remember that it is the biggest grossing entertainment title of all time. It dwarfs the likes of the Avengers, Star Wars, even Harry Potter. Joining us now is Tian Wang with Gamer World News. 17 billion, that's almost double Star Wars, which is the next highest, Tian. What is it about this game that makes it so popular?
Well, I think it's a very good question. You know, I was thinking about this over the break, and I would say that, you know, Call of Duty has actually been around since 2003, but I guess it really boils down to the idea that geopolitical conflicts are exciting. You know, it's something that has a lot of staying power on the news, and it's also, when you're building a video game that is based around that, it allows people to explore these conflicts from a very safe space.
How does it rank against Fortnite? I hear every time, you know, whenever we talk video games, we talk about Fortnite, but is this game much bigger than Fortnite?
Right, so this new Call of Duty game, if you were to compare it to Fortnite, the revenue for Fortnite last year was $2.4 billion. And I do want to make a case that Fortnite is like, it's not even a golden unicorn. It's like an alien golden unicorn that is so rare within the video game industry. But if you look at Call of Duty games, I would say that they're comparable. Like the most successful games like Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, they generated about $1.2 billion. And I'll tell you that this new Modern Warfare game, I actually watched the campaign yesterday, and judging by the excitement on YouTube and from my personal viewing, I think this game is going to gross over $1 billion easily.
So you say geopolitical conflicts are exciting, and that's why these types of games are so popular. What other, putting the shoot 'em up, and I don't want to say shoot 'em up because these things come with a, you know, a storyline and everything else, putting you in the action, so to speak. But are there any other type of video games that get some traction out there? Because it seems these war games dominate.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like these days within the video game industry, there's sort of two areas. There's like mobile games, which are like very big microtransaction fests. And when it comes down to AAA titles, a lot of it does have to do with like shooter type games. Like Call of Duty is very popular. Fortnite is obviously very popular. And I'm not exactly sure what's causing this trend, because when I was younger, there was a much more diversity in terms of video games. But now it's basically like if you're not playing a first-person shooter, you're playing something that is more like League of Legends.
All right, so put you on the spot. What's your favorite game to play, Tian?
My favorite game is actually StarCraft 2. It's an old strategy game that not a lot of people play anymore, but it's also not a very relaxing game to play because it's sort of like a cross between playing piano and playing chess. You just have to constantly outthink your opponent. Yeah, it's very stressful.
I would be absolutely rubbish at that based on those two things. Very good stuff. Tian, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.